Okay, so this problem involves a car that is moving at 10 meters per second and it crashes into a barrier. So let's draw a car here. And it's moving in this direction, and it's moving with a velocity of 10 meters per second. And here is the barrier. It's a wall. Okay. And the car comes to a stop. The delta t to stop the car when it smashes into the wall is 0.05 seconds. Now, there is a infant that is 20 kilos. So the mass of this infant is 20 kilos, and they're in the car. Okay, so we'll just say they're like right there. And obviously, the velocity of the infant changes by the same amount by which the car does. And the question is, what's the impulse needed to stop this child? So delta P of this 20 kilogram child is, well, that's just delta mv, which the m doesn't change, so therefore it's just delta v, and therefore it's 20 kilos times final velocity 0 minus 10 meters per second. Answer 200, negative 200 Newton seconds. Okay. Second part of the question says, what's the average force felt by the child? Well, the momentum impulse equation is delta P equals F net delta T, and therefore F net is equal to delta P over delta T. And hence, that's going to be negative 200 Newton seconds divided by 0.05 seconds. And that is going to be 4,000 newtons. Now, of course, it's a negative force, so that means obviously the force on the child is going to be to the left. Basically, that's because we chose our positive direction to the right. Okay. Next part of the question says, yeah, basically, if that's 4,000 newtons, how much weight would that be equivalent to? How much weight would that be equivalent to? Basically, we're just trying to get a feeling for how much force is 4,000 newtons. So since we know that the force of gravity is equal to mg, all we have to do is divide the 4,000 by g, which is 9.8. That's pretty close to 10, right? So it's actually going to be somewhere about 400 kilograms, or actually more precisely 408 kilos. Now, the next part of the question says, well, if you were, let's say you're a mom and you're in the car and you're holding the child in your arms, will you be able to hold on to the child if, let's say, the mom has a seatbelt on but the child does not? Well, obviously the answer to this would be absolutely not, because I don't know of any person that can actually lift 400 kilograms. So even though it's a 20 kilogram child, if that child is in the lap of a person and that person has their seatbelt on, there's no way that person's going to be able to hold on to that child in an accident. The child is going to be, because they don't have enough strength to lift 400 kilograms, so the child is going to hit the front of the dash in the car, or worse yet, perhaps go out the window. That's the reason why they actually have those laws to have children in child restraint seats. So there you go. That's the end of this problem. Thanks for watching.